Long before Michael Moore's rise to fame and fortune through documentaries, he was just a poor man with a big voice, hoping to find the right outlet for his love of storytelling. Michael Moore's innovative philosophy to combine information and truth with entertainment and humor had a significant influence on what techniques and approaches documentary filmmakers use today.
While other kids played in the sandbox and learned the alphabet, Michael Moore was already reading novels and forming strong opinions about the world around him. Once a black sheep, always a black sheep, and Moore showed this by dropping out of university in his sophomore year and then shortly later quitting his magazine writing job. During this time, GM started to lay off workers at the plant in his hometown of Flint, and Moore decided to do something about it. Roger and Me was the first film that Moore ever produced, and he barely had the necessary resources to fund the project, even being forced to go on welfare to get by. Moore's passion for film also stemmed from his opinion that documentaries were boring and were like taking medicine. He saw that films focused on the facts to inform, rather than the people and their entertaining personalities. While short on real filmmaking experience, he felt he knew the missing piece to increase audience engagement and enjoyment overall. Moore's first film paved the way for a new style and philosophy for documentaries going forward, one that fused humor, current events, and facts together. Moore wanted his viewers to go home happy and enlightened rather than sad and dejected. Proven through his quote from TIFF 2015, "People don't want medicine, they want popcorn." In other words, entertainment shouldn't be such a taboo in documentaries, it should be encouraged.
Film scholar Bill Nicholas believes that documentary is an institutional practice that has been developed over time by documentarians the same way that methods, rules, and conventions evolve in other industries such as law and medicine. Michael Moore's progressive, fresh philosophy on making documentaries more entertaining exemplifies Nicholas's belief, with Moore's work having changed the practice of documentary making today.
The essay film style approach, summarized by leading film theorist David Winks Gray, uses the personal voice of a guiding narrator and usually addresses real events in a probing and searching way, and it defines Moore's approach throughout his career. A highly subjective style, Moore speaks proudly of his films, taking a strong stance of controversial matters.
Way that I decided to structure to tell the story I wanted to tell, while making sure that every fact in the film was absolutely correct.
Although Moore's works are considered to be opinionated, his focus on primarily opposing viewpoints offers a more unique and objective perspective of a story than most other essay films. Fact-checking is also highly scrutinized by Moore to ensure he delivers a more credible viewpoint. His use of art and facts together within the story is a technique that documentary film pioneer John Grierson promotes, as he states that filmmakers are artists. There are other concerns than mere truth-telling, although that is critically important.
Moore's innovative style has gained him recognition and coverage nationally and even locally in the Detroit News by writer Tom Long. Instead of using the didactic and omniscient tones of most previous documentarians, Moore introduced the idea that watching a documentary could be enjoyable, that narrative could be playful, and that the transfer of information and perspective could be, heck, fun. Moore's unique essay film style, where he focuses on the opposing side rather than those who share his perspectives, is a distinct approach to essay film style and helps maintain credibility with his viewers.
In order to help enhance the story while making his points and opinion more believable, Moore often uses an editing technique called juxtaposed jump cuts. The best example of this technique is seen when CEO of General Motors, Roger Smith, delivers his Christmas speech while cutting between the sad sight of a family being evicted from their home. This sort of juxtaposition allows viewers to empathize with the people getting thrown out of their houses and see the irony of Mr. Smith simultaneously talking about generosity and the good spirit on Christmas. This editing technique has become a defining element throughout Moore's film career. Michael Moore's immense contribution of new philosophies, approaches, and techniques to the documentary film industry has changed the landscape of storytelling and has encouraged new documentarians to take on a more bold and experimental style of film.